Hello, folks. It's Rick Infair here with Will You Endure, and going to bring you a real good video tonight on how to build your email list in 2019. This has been a popular question that I've been getting through my different channels. People are always asking me, what's the quickest way I can get started, and I don't really know what I'm doing. So that's how I'm going to address this. I want you to first understand that. Let me write this on here. Email list. Okay. All right. I want you to understand that this is your number one objective online. Okay. Don't let anybody kid you. Okay. Everybody says, well, no, making money, having an offer and making money is your number one objective. That's not true. Okay. There's tons of offers out there, tons. And why isn't everybody making money with them? Well, I can tell you. They don't have a list built where they can follow back up with their potential customers. Okay, so and honestly, most sales are made through your email sequence. Okay, I don't want to get into a whole lot of the actual emails themselves. Just I'm gonna give you a few tips here and there. The first tip is your subject line is the most important thing in your email. It's what's going to get your email open. Because if it's not open, it ain't going to do you no good anyway. So you're wasting your time. Okay? So now I'm basically I want to talk to you tonight about the email list, how to build it. Okay? How to build an email list in 2019 for beginners. How about that? Does that sound like a good title? Okay? So let's get started. The first thing I want you to understand, and I've harped on this several times, so I hope hope you're not getting tired of hearing it, but it is very crucial. You've got to have a few tools. Okay? Yeah, I know it's for those of y'all out there that thought you could get away with this, for free. I don't know how. Okay? I'm not going to tell you a lie. There's some guys out there that say that you can absolutely do this for free. All I can tell you, if you want to do it for sure, and you want to do it for real, you want to do it where you have profit long term, invest in the tools. Okay? There's two tools that are totally non-negotiable. In other words, you have to have these. Now, there's a couple other ones that you may hear me say down the road you need to add. Okay? But these two are very crucial. Okay? The first one is going to be an autoresponder. All right? Now there are several autoresponders out there, okay? And I have not tried them all, but I have tried a few of them, okay? And all I can say is there are certain ones that are more friendly to online businesses. In other words, if you're promoting things, you've got links and stuff like that. There are certain ones that are they fit with other tools. In other words, they work well with other tools. There's a word for it where they, the two programs, they communicate well together. There's a word for that, and I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, so the one that I'm going to recommend is going to be Aweber. Okay, that's going to be the number one autoresponder that I'm going to recommend. Okay. And I'll put a link for it below this video, and it's you can get started for free. All right. The number two thing is a optin page builder. Okay. / funnel builder. Okay. All right. And that tool is going to be a tool called ClickFunnels. Okay. I will also put a link below this video for that one, and it's also a free sign up. Okay. Now, let me tell you a little bit about each one of these. I'm just going to give you a brief overview. There's all kinds of tutorial videos within each platform that you can learn a lot on. And I'll also, if you watch all the rest of this video, I'll give you a bonus at the end. And I'll basically tell you how you can learn how to use these and start making money. Okay. But for right now, let me tell you what an autoresponder is. An autoresponder is basically, I was going to draw a little, it's like, now this ain't going to be a great, I don't know what, that's supposed to be a safe. My drawing sucks. Hold on a second. I'm watching to see what my dog was doing. It's a safe. Okay. So what an autoresponder is it's a safe way to house your email list. Okay. Because you got to understand that's customer information. So you're going to want a place that you can basically lock it up and secure it. That's what an autoresponder does. It's not an actual safe. I mean, maybe that was a stupid thing to do, but it just came to my mind. Didn't work out real well anyway. So it's the place that you can put it in, and on the other side, it's on this within the same platform. You can use it also to send out automated emails. So if you ever heard the word, like a standalone business, the business operates itself. It's because of the autoresponder. Shit. Okay. Um, Sorry, I was just kind of telling my dog to stop. But anyway, you can set up automated messages that go out on a certain time, a certain date, um, and that's how you follow up with your customers. Okay, so now hopefully you'll see the importance of an autoresponder. Okay, number two is the opt-in page builder or the funnel builder. Okay, this tool has multiple uses, and I mean, there's some people that will argue against this, but not very many, and I wouldn't argue against it. It's probably the number one tool online. Okay, ClickFunnels. Like I said, there's a link below this video, and there's a free sign up, and I highly recommend you do that. Um, Opt-in page is basically it's how you collect your emails. Okay, I like to call it. I had a guy teach me this. He called it a bait page. And I think the reason he did that is because he found out that I was a fisherman, and he said how do you catch fish? And I said, well, you put bait on a hook, basically some type of bait with a hook. And he goes, okay, same thing with emails. He said your bait page is something that is within your niche. Okay, for instance, let's use this for instance. Let's say your niche is weight loss, and I'm just using this as an example. Your bait page may be, how would you like to know the 5 foods that you need to be eating on a constant basis to lose weight? Enter your email below and I'll send it to you. You understand? If you're in the weight loss, that would be important information. Or let's even go further than that. How would you like to know a diet that you can lose 10 pounds of belly fat in the next 2 weeks? Give me your email and I'll send it to you. You understand? That's what a bait page is. You offer something valuable to your niche, to your customer that's within your niche, and for that you trade them out. You basically say, okay, I'll trade you that information for your email address. And within that you'll have a little caption there that says, and I'll send you other information, other important information that might help you. See that what that does basically? That basically you capture their email, you let them know that you're going to be sending them more content to help them, and that's when you start basically following up and marketing to them through your email. Okay, so the email is super important. A lot of people say, all you need is an offer and just, in the link. No, that's not true. Back in the day, I've heard, now I don't know this as a fact, but I've heard some of the, guys that's been in this, business, 10 or plus years, they say that's how it used to work, but it doesn't work that way anymore. Okay. So I don't suggest you do that. I can't tell you what you can and can't do, but if you're not capturing the emails, then you are losing out. Okay. So hopefully you understand the importance of these tools. And like I said, the link will be below for both of them, and they both have a free sign up to get started. Okay. So now let me erase some of this because I'm going to do some other stuff here. All right. I'm probably a faster way to do this. I haven't learned it yet. All right, so now what you're going to do is basically you're going to design we're going to call it a bait page and an opt-in page. Well, the proper terminology is an opt-in page. Opt-in page, okay? And that's going to have information on it that that's within your niche, that people that is desired. In other words, it solves a problem within that niche, and because they want it, they're willing to trade their email for it. Okay. So what happens is they'll enter their email in, and this will automatically go into your. I'm gonna try it again here. We're gonna say that's safe. Anyway, it is what it is. My artistic skills suck. Anyway, the email goes into the safe, into your autoresponder, okay? And at that point in time, you have it set up to where it usually the first email goes out automatically. Just as soon as it's entered, the email is on the way. In other words, you already have the email set up. It's it's a within Aweber, they have a series that you can set up, that you can go in there and write. I don't know what the limit is. I know you can put at least 40 in there because that's how many I have in the series. Okay, so the first one will immediately go out. Okay, and then normally how this works is every day, one day after, they get another one. Okay, and that's automatic. Okay, and then one day after, they get another one. This is 2 and this is 3. You understand? That's how an autoresponder works. Okay. So the tools are basically an opt-in page builder, okay, and an autoresponder. And then what happens is, what you're sending them is you're sending them. Usually, what happens is you send them through a funnel that will have your offer. It'll show your offer in it. Most people don't buy on that first time. Some do, so you may make some immediate money pretty quick, and a lot of people do. But where you're going to really make your true money is in your sequence. In other words, it's in these, all right? Because within these, you're going to have a link for that same offer, and each one of these emails are going to be compelling, that they're going to basically draw people's attention to it. Okay, and there's a whole trick to that. And like I said, I don't want to get into the whole game of how to write an email. We'll talk about that later. I just want you to understand that the most important thing you can do online is build your email list. Okay, so whatever your niche is, your first thing, like I said, your first thing, you need to get the tools. Okay, you need to get the tools, and you need to learn the skill on how to operate them, and they're super easy. Okay, all right. So now, what I told you earlier, if you watched the whole video, I would offer you a way so that you can learn this, and that you can learn how to start marketing online and making good, consistent income, enough to where you could replace your own income if that's what you wanted, or even more. The system that I'm involved in, the link below this video is called my number one recommendation. You'll watch a buddy of mine by the name of Dave. He'll tell you about a 15-day business builder challenge that will teach you these things. Okay, it will teach you not only about the tools, it'll teach you about the setup, how to operate them. It'll teach you how to write the emails. It'll tell you the sequences. It'll give you a great what do you call it? A great lesson on what to promote. Okay, so basically, for lack of a better term, it's a business in a box. Okay, it's not really in a box; it's in a link. So a business in a link, and I highly recommend it. Okay, and if you've never been to my channel, I appreciate you coming. Please subscribe to my channel. It's Will You Endure, and what that stands for is Will You Endure Life's Challenges. Okay, and I appreciate you. And if you've got anything out of this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know if you've ever tried to build an email list, or if this is your first time. I'll correspond back with you, and I appreciate you. Again, please subscribe, and I thank you, and we'll talk to you on the next video.